Hello everyone and welcome to Tipsy, where we actually provide you with top predictions based on a lot of criterias. And you may actually wish to know how we actually get these predictions. Of course, we are now using our own best AI intelligent tool that actually analyzes matches based on a lot of criterias. After which we manually make these picks and go further to use third-party sites such as SofaScore and Bet Explorer to make sure that we check for the form of the team, the home and away performance of that team, as well as top scorers. And if this actually meets our need, then we actually come to share them with you. We can therefore say these predictions are over 90% accurate, and you can actually make your bet picks and analyze and include in your bet slip. Therefore, if you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for new post notifications and updates. So this is actually what we have for you today. Today, we are actually sharing with you top 10 hand-picked predictions that you can actually make your bet picks and analyze and include in your bet slip. And of course, you can as well check our hand-picked 2+ odds from the website link below this video description. Also, as a quick reminder, please make sure to pick a maximum of 4 or 5 matches and include per single slip. All of these games should not be included in one single slip to increase your chances of winning by up to 100%. That being said, the first hand-picked match in our today's list is actually in the Portugal League Cup. It's actually a match between Sporting Lisbon, that's Benfica Lisbon, playing versus FC Penafiel. If we look at the standings here, we are going to see that from the standing table, Benfica in Group C is classified as the best. Of course, they have played one game, won us with 3 goals while conceding 2. So if we look here from the head-to-head between the two games, between these two teams, you are going to see that Benfica, for all of the times they have always played, Benfica has mostly lead. And based on the recent form of Benfica from our background check, they are having a score rate of more than 3. And of course, as compared to its opponent, we are therefore expecting Benfica to win in this game as one of the best possibility. And the second possibility being the fact that an over 1.5 goal is very possible with this match. The next game in our list is actually in the China Superliga. It's actually a match between Shandong Luneng playing versus Wuhan River. Here, if we scroll down to check at the standings, we are going to see that from the standing table, here from the standings, we can see that Shandong Luneng actually is the second in the stands, having played 26 matches, winning 20, scoring 61 goals and conceding 21. They are very offensive as compared to its opponent that is almost in the last of the table. The form can confirm this by seeing that Shandong is still in the second form. Now, if we look at the performance rate of Shandong, they are really very good and very offensive as compared to its opponent. This time, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, you are going to see that they have actually met this year while Shandong played away. This time, Shandong is coming home. And of course, we are expecting a straight win from Shandong, as well as we are expecting that an over 1.5 goal here is very possible, and even an over 2.5. The next game in our list is actually in the Northern Ireland Premiership. It's a match between Cliftonville playing versus Newry City. If we look at the standings, we are going to see that Cliftonville has a second stand. They have actually played 15 matches, winning 10 with 27 goals, conceding 17, as compared to its opponent, who is right at the down of the table, having a very high conceding rate of 33 goals, scoring just 19 as compared to its opponent with 27 goals. This time, if we look at the form, Cliftonville still have a better form. And if we scroll down and look at the performance rate of Cliftonville as well as its opponent is better. Now, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, we are going to see that these two teams have actually met twice this year and will always record an over 1.5 as well as an over 2.5 goal. Now, this time, Cliftonville having a very high rate of performance is coming home. We are even expecting more goals. So this time, an over 1.5 goal is one of the possibilities in this game. An over 2.5 goal is the second possibility. Or you can give Cliftonville shifted chance in this match. The next game in our list is actually in the Hong Kong Premier League. It's a match between Southern District playing versus Sha Shui Po. Here, if we look at the standing, we are going to see that Southern District has a better stance as compared to its opponent. If we look at the performance rate of Southern District, they are better as compared to Shan Pro. That's take a lot of goals. They are very conceiving. You can see 10-4. They are very conceiving. If we look at the head-to-head between these two, we are going to see none. But based on our background check, Shannon District have a goal score rate of above 1.8, and we are therefore expecting it to win as one of the best possibility here in this match. We are expecting an over 1.5 goal as the second possibility. The next game in our list is actually in the Tanzania League, that's Tanzania Premier League. It's actually a match between Young African playing versus Mbeya City FC. If we look at the standings, we are going to see that Young Africa here has the best stand. They are in the first position of the standing table, having played 11 matches, winning 9, scoring 21 goals and conceding 6. Of course, they are better as compared to Mbeya City, who is actually the down of the league table with very high conceding rate of up to 15 goals in 13 matches. This time, if we look at the form, Young Africans still have a better form. If we now look at the performance rate of Young Africans, they are really better as compared to Mbeya City. Now, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, we are going to see that from the head-to-head, let's give it a very little weight while it's load. Even if we have no head-to-head displayed here, of course, based on our background check and the performance rate of Young Lions, we are actually expecting a straight win from Young Lions here as one of the best possibility, as well as a shifted chance from Young Lion, as well as we are also expecting the fact that an over 1.5 goal is very possible to occur in this match. The next game in our list is actually in the China Jai League. It's actually a match between Kunshan Football Club playing versus Suzu Dongwu FC. If we look at the standings, we are going to see that Kunshan has the best stand. They have played 30 games, winning 25 out of the 30. That's really good, with up to 75 goals. That's very, very high in terms of strike rate and accuracy, as compared to its opponent in the 7th of the league table that has played 30 matches, winning 13 with 36 goals and scoring 32. This is a very high conceding rate, and of course we can confirm this from the form to tell you that Kunshan has the better form as compared to its opponent, who is very conceding. We can confirm this also from the performance rate of Kunshan that has actually played. You can see Kunshan 2, Kunshan 4, Kunshan 2, Kunshan 4. They are really great as compared to its opponent here. And of course, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, they have actually met just once this year. While Kunshan was away, Suzu played its best defense. And of course, this time Kunshan is coming home. We are therefore expecting a more strike rate from Kunshan. Therefore, a direct win is one of the best possibility here, as well as a shifter chance, or as where you can go for an over 1.5 as the next possibility. The next in our list is actually in the Spain Liga F Women. It's actually a match between Levante Union playing versus Sevilla Football Club. Now, of course, if we try to look at the standings between these two, we are going to see that based on the standing table, Levante Women is better as compared to Sevilla. But because both of the teams actually have a high goal scored performance rate, we are actually going to not to go for any, we are not going to take any favorite here. Because based on the performance rate of Levante Women as compared to its opponent, both are really good. This time, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, they have actually met once this year with an average goal of over 1.5. Therefore, being both teams in good form, we are also expecting an over 1.5 goal here as one of the best possibility, as well as an over 2.5. The next game in our list is actually still in the Spain Liga in the women. It's actually a match between Madrid playing versus Sporting Club. And of course, here, if we look at the standings, we are going to see that based on the standing table, we are going to see that Madrid has a better performance. They've actually played 9 games, winning 6 with 18 goals, conceding 12, as compared to its opponent, who is very conceding. This time, if we look at the performance rate of Madrid, they are really good as compared to its opponent, who is average. Now, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, you can see that they have actually met twice this year, and Madrid, in the most recent match, was playing away, while Villa Women played its best. It actually ended as 2-0. This time, Madrid with the better form is coming home, and also the away team also has a great form. We are therefore expecting an over 1.5 goal here as one of the best possibility, or we can as well go for Madrid, shift the chance. The next game in our list is actually in the Germany Bundesliga Women. It's actually a match between Eintracht Frankfurt playing versus Bayern Leverkusen. If we look at the standing table, based on the standings, though we have, let's check, we have the standing here.
we can see that Eintracht Frankfurt is the best in his stand, having played 7 matches, winning 5 with 19 goals, conceding 8, as compared to Bayern Leverkusen that has played 7 games with 12 goals, conceding 13. This time, if we look at the performance rate of Eintracht Frankfurt, they are really good as compared to Bayern Leverkusen. This time, if we look at the head-to-head, they have actually met once this year with Eintracht Frankfurt playing home. It beat Leverkusen. This time again, Frankfurt is still coming home and they're actually having more offense. We are therefore expecting a straight win from Frankfurt as one of the best possibility. Or you can go for a shifty chance for Frankfurt as the second possibility. Or an over 1.5 goal is the next possibility to take in this game. And why not even an over 2.5 goals? So these are the top hand-picked matches that we have for you today. You can as well make your best choices here and include in your best slip for a better chance of winning. Thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe and enable the notification bell icon to receive new post notifications and updates. And see you again in our next episode. Bye-bye.
And now I know my heart is a ghost town.